Just watching me yesterday, I'm just amazed at the maturization process that I displayed and the ability I have when I play Call of Duty now. It's just an amazing thing to witness. And if I wasn't playing in front of a stream, my I would have probably won a few games yesterday. To be able to get 12 and 10 kills like that, will is just amazing. Bro, y'all motherfuckers need to calm down, bro. What's up, Beast? I was rewatching my stream this morning, and I'm amazed at what a difference it is. 2.5 weeks. It's just amazing from where I was 2.5 weeks ago. Mike D, what up? And it's directly attributed to the maturization process, not playing for 2.5 years. Or yeah, 2.5 years. That's exactly what it's attributed to. Now you think Deshaun Watson's not going to have that same maturization process on the Cleveland Browns? You got another thing coming. It's like that. Hey, if he's back, I want him better than 2020, and that's not just feasible; it's possible. Why? What is he saying? What is he saying? Dane 46 is a biblical beast. Well, James, I'm sorry that you're not entertaining when you play a game. I'm sorry you're not as good as me. If I 1v1 versus James, it'd be embarrassing. He wouldn't even do it because he knows he couldn't beat me. God, am I great? What's he saying? Boop, boop, boop. Hold up. Mookie, what you doing, bro? You motherfuckers are hiding under there. They're hiding. You guys are hiding under the bed. Why you all hiding? You know why? Because that one cat, he's on the tear. Fucking terror. He's my property. I told him on Labor Day what was going to happen, and it did. I warned him. I said it's going to happen. Should have looked at So Real and studied him, because that's his new life. That's the type of capabilities I have via simple tweets from a foldable phone. This guy was actually crying. I saw the case. He got so many phones. Yeah. Samsung Ultra 22. Got this 2 years ago. I got like fucking 8 phones here. I got a rotation. I used to have a 4 phone rotation starting lineup, but now it's only the OnePlus phone I use. The other phones can't crack the starting lineup. I'm going to tell you a phone I'm very disappointed in. And some people might have it and like it. And there's one drawback. It's the Google Pixel Pro 7 Pro. And the drawback is on that phone is very simple. These buttons right here on that phone. I'm going to show you. This button right here. Let me get it set up. See this? How do I switch it? You cannot remap these buttons on the Google Pixel 7 Pro. And the back button on the Google Pixel 7 Pro is over here, which is stupid. That's why I stopped using that phone. It might be a good phone, but it's no way to fix that. You can go to the, what do you call it? I forget what you call it. The, not navigation, I forget what it's called, but I don't do that. I use the 3. I don't like that. That's why I won't use it. In fact, the only reason I got that phone for $100, I traded in one of my phones for $100. They gave me $800 for my phone. The only reason I got that phone, I paid $100 for it. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even have that phone. Edward Daniel Popinski. Let's think about this. Who's Zach Morris? Let's think about Edward Daniel Popinski. Now, he wants you to believe that a casting crew seen that movie, the fuck was it called? Maybe Next Year, where all they did, oh, you know he's watching, where all they did was take clips of his video, YouTube, and put them into a movie, whatever, on the Eagles. Now, he wants you to believe that a casting company seen that and his 600-pound self and said, yeah, we're going to make a movie with you. Yeah, come on, guy. EDP, Edward Daniel Popinski, as I call him, needs to just come out and say, look, I got issues, whatever. That's the only thing he can do. Act like he's contrite, sorry, and try to move forward. Other than that, he's fucked. I want to know if he still has those guns, because if he has guns, I'll buy some off him. He's got to be selling them dirt cheap. He's selling everything else dirt cheap. Who are you talking about? So Slob? So real? Yeah, fuck Saved by the Bell. Fuck, So Slob's been dancing, what, 2010? He's going on he's over 2 decades. Get used to it, So Slob. That's his real life. There's nothing he can do about it. Once I grab a hold of your mind, there's nothing you can do. You'll think about me 24/7. I seen a tweet. I was going through my phones, gathering evidence, and I seen a tweet from this one puppet that I puppetized in September, right? And he said, oh, after this, I'll never think about you again. Well, I had him thinking about me in January 1st, and I had him thinking about me about 4 days ago. Thinks about me nonstop. And he's a Browns fan. That's how good I am. He got emotional because I was making fun of Baker Mayfield. I'm sure he is pissed. Can't help it, I'm an entertaining beast. I don't care about this house. I can drop it on the market now for $150. That's why I could care less. When people buy a house, they want to fix it up themselves. They don't want me. You know what I'm saying? This is in a good area. It's on a dead-end street. People will buy the house down the street on the other side. Went for $150. They all go for $150 here. It's just a property. It's cheap to live in Youngstown. Oh, anyway, is his live streams on YouTube? I want to watch them. Yeah, this was a Wendy's before I bought it. But yeah, so I mean, I'm selling it. I want to get a container and I want to build a log cabin by myself out of trees, and I want to go buy some property in West Virginia, like on a mountain somewhere, and just build a cabin. I mean, just some place. I really don't need a lot of space. Look, I'm a fucked up person. I like to be by myself. That's just how I am. I'm just weird, man. I'm fucked up. I've always been like a motherfucker that I just don't like being around people. I mean, I can be around people, obviously, but my happiness would be out in the mountains by myself somewhere. Like, I just love it. Like, remember Walter White when he was in that Massachusetts place? Living there while he was dying? That would be the perfect place to live. Oh, my God. That would be great. Or I could see myself living in a mansion. I would love that. I was looking at some mansions yesterday in Beverly Hills or, California. I seen this article. It says these homes that are longer, I don't know, the houses, mansions that are worthless or whatever. Oh my, I would love to live out there in the hills. Fuck yeah. If I want a pussy, look at me. 6'3", 280 pounds. As good looking as I am at my age, I can get pussy anytime I want. I just don't care to. I mean, it's blank. Now, I don't even care if the broad's good looking. If some broad has money and wants to spend it on me, I'll date her. That's the honest God truth. I'll let her know, hey, I'm only in it for the money. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. Wings, I can imagine he's probably traumatized by what I'm doing. I heard he's going nuts. I wish this world would get like apocalyptic. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, my obligations are strong right now. I want to get down to 3 cats and I'm good and I can do what I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I thought Albert was gone. He didn't come home at all until like about an hour ago. I wanna, I wanna get rid of all these cats. I'm done I'm taking in cats and rescuing them anymore. I'm done. I wish I never had any cats. Oh my God, that'd be great. These cats fucking ruined my life. I would be living in Canada in the mountains somewhere. I love my cats, but I made a fatal mistake by feeding them. Because I only really like two of them. I mean, I don't hate them. There's only two of them that I really want to keep. The rest of them, well, three of them. The rest of them I don't care about. I got to find good homes. I'm not just going to throw them out. Oh my God, Wings would love to play me in Call of Duty right now because he can piggyback off me again. People don't realize without me, there's no Wings. Without me, there's no Woody Gangertag. There's nobody. Ask Fisticuffs. I built all these guys. Hey, Matt, Billabong Matt, I built your boy Only Use Me Blade. Without me, there's no Blade. Without me, there's no Woody. Without me, there's none of these Call of Duty guys. I'm the guy that started it all. And unfortunately for me, I'm not business savvy like the other people. I admit I'm not business savvy at all. Oh yeah, the Billabong. So I had to get on him about that. The Dr. Phil. Someone said he does it so he doesn't get flagged or something for copyright. The Dr. Phil. Use my. If you want to edit Blade's videos, use anything of mine and just use mine instead of Dr. Phil. I'm better than him. I'm more of a doctor than, Dr. Phil. I got more of a resume than Dr. Phil. Hell, I break down minds. It's a proven fact. Via used to be simple videos in a dimly lit room. Hey, you guys want to see where it all started? Want to see where it all started on YouTube? Right here. I think you guys will recognize this. I used to have the tripod sitting here. That's where it started. And now I got this Gavakian-sized bed. Look at that cat. It's a beast. 3 cats are under the bed. Albert's sleeping. Wings is eating. Wings, you're allowed to eat. The buffalo is eating. What's up, buffalo? Buffalo's a beast. Why do cats do that? They love it. Let's see. The other ones are under the bed. I know you want to see them. Nah, I'm getting over that. Fuck that. Blade's life is fucking in ruins right now. I don't know how he's still alive, to be honest with you. I really don't. Buffalo. I just don't. I mean, the dude drinks every night. I just don't. And believe me, I used to be an alcoholic. I mean, I used to love to drink. The best cure for a hangover, I heard they got medicine now for it, but the best cure for a hangover when I drank was just start drinking again. I remember being hungover. I'd drink one beer and I'd be buttered again. Oh, it used to be. I don't miss it one bit. I can go out and get drunk tonight and never pick it up again. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. When I lived on a farm, 89 on a farm in a bunkhouse like Patrick Swayze was biblical. I wish I could go. It was 500 and some acre farm. My liver got so bad that I would get drunk on 6 beers. The doctor told me you got liver damage. But guess what? It repaired itself. I used to drink like a fish, man. I started drinking at like 14. I remember drinking blueberry brandy I found in my mom's house, and it was unbelievable. I loved it. I started drinking that around Christmas time. And it was something to behold. I used to love drinking. Oh my God, it was great. I used to love it. I remember getting heartburn so bad when I drank that it would literally take me hours to drink 6 beers, but I just kept doing it. Oh my God. We used to drink like 12 beers ourselves. I'd get a 12, my boy would get a 12, and before we go out to the bars. Hell, I got caught bringing my own beer in bars. My dumb ass, instead of bringing Bud Light in, I brought Meisterbrow in. Like, come on, man. You got to go, Chuck. I'm like, why? He goes, if you're going to do it, at least bring in a beer we sell. We don't sell Meisterbrow. That might be the worst beer I ever drank. Well, no, Burger Beer was fucking terrible. I don't know if you guys, they still make Burger Beer. Used to be like 99 cents or $1.99 for a 6-pack, or I think it was $1.99 a 12-pack at the time. Oh my God, it was the beer we used to drink all the time was probably Busch Light because it was cheap. Bush Light was cheap. We used to get a case of it six. Listen, a case of beer, what we used to drink was 6.18. I remember the exact price, 6.18 for a case of beer. What's it now? What would a case of beer be for a Bush Light right now? It was 6.18 before. I have no clue what beer. I haven't bought beer in 20 years. And when I drank, I got in trouble. I got in a lot of fights. $20, holy shit. Meisterbrow used to be about the same, maybe a little cheaper. Holy shit, $20. And I remember I discovered Mad Dog when I worked at a grocery store, Mad Dog 2020. I would, when I stocked shelves, I would always have a bottle in my box where I put the cardboard at. Oh, I used to get so drunk on the job, it was crazy. I was 17 years old, drinking like a fish. And I used to get out of school at 11 o'clock because they thought I had a job, which, well, I did have a job. It was at a grocery store. But I got out of school every day, but I didn't work every day. Bud Light, $27. Holy shit. 27. But now, back in the day, Bud Light would have cost, I think it was $4.99 a 12 or $3.99 a 12. It would probably cost $9 when I drank. That's crazy. Hey, what do they charge you like for a bar now, like a regular bar, a dive? I used to always get the drafts. Or no, I'd get the bottles so I could spin. When I used to chew, I'd get the bottles. I remember I was a kid, we were drinking that Miller Genuine MGD, I think it was, something like that. Oh, 3-day hangovers were terrible. Oh, my God. I'd drink on a Saturday. I couldn't go to work till Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't miss drinking one bit. You'll never see me drink again. I'm not even worried about it. I probably should have had fucking 1,000 DUIs. I probably should have had 1,000. I only had 2. Last one was in 94. Or 92. 94, 92, something like that. I probably should have had 1,000 because I used to drink and drive everywhere. Stupidest fucking thing ever. One of the stupidest things. I remember they were starting to arrest. Last time I got picked up probably was 99. They were going to arrest me, and I told the guy, I go, my dad, you know my dad? And I told him who it was. And he goes, why didn't you tell us that earlier? I go, I didn't think it would help. And he goes, he's a fucking cop. He let me go. Driving on those rims was like 94. I drove around for like a week on those rims. I left a fucking mark everywhere I went. I was asleep. Hey, one time I woke up hungover as a motherfucker. I'm in a parking lot of a church. There's about 50 people just looking inside my car thinking I'm dead. Started it up, and there it is. You hear the rims against the, I'm driving on rims through the cement. And like I say, I drove around town like that for probably 2 weeks. And the cops took my car. Or did that one kid? No, that was a Maverick that caught on fire. Or no, that was a Chevelle caught on fire. I had a Chevelle one time. My dumbass had a gas leak on the manifold. So instead of replacing it with a regular aluminum hose, I used a rubber hose. And I thought I did a great job. Wasn't leaking at all. As soon as that engine got hot, melted, boom. Didn't explode, it just caught on fire. I seen all this black smoke underneath my hood. I jumped out and watched it burn. I was pissed. The tires are off the rims. There was no tires. It was just crazy. Driving those rims. I only went like eight or 9 blocks. I didn't go too far on those wheels. I had a place where I slept. This is when I was basically homeless. Years ago. In the early 90s. Or late 80s, early 90s. That's when I got that job at that farm. I got to live on it. And the great thing about working at that farm was the guy he owned Leiden Oil, and he was never home. He was always out of the state, never home. So I had that whole farm to myself. I did what I wanted. It was great. It was great. I hated it at first because I'm from the city, but man, I started loving it. There's nothing like living out in the country. And that's when I drank a lot. I drank heavy there. I turned my boss into a drunk. I stole the grain truck one night because I wanted to go to this girl's house, Sharon Love, and I got halfway there and the fucking it wouldn't move. The what do you call it? The air brakes, which I have no clue on what they were at the time, but the air brakes gave and it wouldn't go nowhere. So I had to fucking walk probably 15 miles, and the fucking state trooper picked me up. He goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was with these guys. They were all drunk." I said, "Drop me off." They were too drunk. I was scared to drive in the car with them. She was drunk. And he goes, "What kind of car was it?" I made it up. And as soon, he drove me about maybe a couple miles. He didn't even take me all the way home. I was pissed because I had to walk another like 10 miles to that fucking. Yeah, I used to live with this one girl. I fucking hated it. I fucking hated that. Miserable. 3 fucking years. Worst 3 years of my fucking life. 3.5, actually. I gotta be single. That's just how I am. Gotta be. My idea of marriage would be I'm living at my house, you live at your house. I'll see you a couple times a week. There's people, you think it's strange, but there's a ton of people out there like me. Yeah, that's my idea of marriage. I don't have friends, I call them acquaintances. Fuck the master. Master blocked me on Facebook, was bragging about Trump. He got emotional. In fact, the master called me a couple months ago. He was like, "I was just talking to Tom. We were talking about stories, telling stories about me, this and that." And he wouldn't get off the phone with me. I mean, he just wouldn't stop talking. What are you up to, bro? You're up to something. Wings is up to something. Look at her. Albert's underneath that table. He's sleeping. These cats harass Albert. Not Wings, but these 2 kittens, they harass the fuck out of Albert. And I told him he could smack the shit out of them. They won't learn unless you smack the shit out of them. Hey, when I sleep at night, the truth. All the cats sleep on that bed. Like all 6 of them sleep on that bed. So, and that's mine. Yeah, I don't like people. I got a brother I don't even talk to. I don't talk to my brother or sister. I don't. They try to get me to come over on the holidays. I just no. Edward Popinski, he's got problems. He wants to. I mean, this dude. Is Edward Popinski a pedophile? Would you consider him a pedophile? What was all right? I'm trying to think. He went to meet a so obviously he's a pedophile. He's a sick individual. So there's really nothing Edward Popinski can do. I mean, there are still people that like Edward Popinski, but I never watched Edward Popinski. I've seen a few of his videos, but I never got into him. I thought that Edward Popinski was more or less faking. I mean, every football fan behaves like that, but I think he embellished a lot of that for views. I did used to rip on my sister years ago. Sesame Burger, best fucking hamburger ever. In fact, I want one now, but their hours are 11 to 3, which is fucking stupid. Yeah, Edward Popinski, he's got some problems. I don't know if he's ever going to recover. But the story he said that they were doing method acting was just ridiculous. Now, I did watch, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Skeeter Hansen. Skeet Hansen on YouTube, he's a pedophile hunter. His videos are great because he actually reminds me of Chris Hansen. They did something similar to what EDP's claiming. You know what? That is why EDP came up with this. If you watch Skeet Hansen, they did something similar to that, what EDP is talking about. They had some tranny person who's a guy, woman. They said that they were going to meet for, they were going to sign him to a deal. That's where EDP got that fucking idea from. I swear to God, from Skeet Hansen. Yeah, Skeet Hansen's my boy. I like his video. The dude has me rolling. He reminds me of Chris Hansen. But that's where EDP got that fucking idea from that Skeet Hansen. That's exactly where he got it from. And the computer AI voice that he used was so bad. People said it sounds like Obama. I don't think so. Oh, fuck yeah. You think we're the only alien form out there? There's aliens out there, trust me. There's other people out there, trust me. No one cares, JTG. That's one of the most annoying motherfuckers. JTG's one of them dudes you can only talk to a handful of times. He's just too annoying. You know what's sad about Gordon Flowers? I like him, but he looks fucking horrible for his age. Boy, that dude, I thought he was like 35. He's only 21. I stream all the time. This is just to stream the stream. Because I'm debating on what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll change my shirt for my stream tonight since there's a lot of people out there that are so worried about it. Or I should say a lot of my puppets. It's the power and control I have over you. Oh my God, that 49er fan. Now that's another guy like So Real. I would tell the 49er fan when I seen him out, remember I make him take his shirt off and say, man, you're a beast, man, you're big. He would actually believe it. That's how good I am. I just manipulate people. They're in my world. They're pawns to me. That dude actually thought he was big. And then you ever notice these people that get that weight loss surgery, they actually look terrible. Hey, I seen a video somebody sent me the other day. It was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. This dude was riding a bike, right? He was trying to act like a tough guy. Some guy on the bike path almost ran him off the bike path. Instead of going off on the dude, he's like, oh, sorry. And then waits for like 200 yards later, he says something to him. He's like, get off the road, guy, when the guy can't hear him. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, oh my God. How the fuck? If that was me, I would have just followed the dude. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, sorry. You want me off the road? Sorry, meek. Unbelievable. Dane is that Dane? Yeah, there he is, Dane the Beast. What up, bro? My eyesight's so bad, I couldn't see it. Dane is a beast. He makes it worthwhile, I'll tell you that. Because I'll be honest with you, I would rather play video games without streaming. I can actually dominate when I don't stream. Streaming, I don't know about anybody else, but when I stream, I don't play as good. I did play good last night, though. The matches, and I attributed that to the headshot mode I play on World War II. I love that mode. Manhood's, it's just weird. I guess I'm built different because I'm a different generation. I don't mind Warzone 2.0. I like the old one better, but I don't mind this mode. I wish they changed maps. I can't speak with cats and Gunga. I'm like a cat whisperer. You know what's weird about the way I play the game? I play the game not like you're played, because obviously the way I play it's not very conducive to winning, but it's the way it should be played. I mean, it's the fun way to play it. I could literally sit there and camp like everybody else and try to win, but if I win my way, that just is even better. I'm not in it to win. I'm in it to get as many kills as I can. I had a couple kill games in the 12 kill game last night. I might have had more. I don't know how many other. I know I had a bunch of 7 kill games. I've never been this good at Call of Duty. And I'm telling you, PC, if you play on a PC or an Xbox or PS5, I'm just getting a PC. It's so much easier. Or I don't know. I've never tried the new systems, so maybe the new systems are easy. I don't regret my decision to buy a PC to play games on, put it that way. I do like playing golf better on the Xbox One, the same game, because it's, I think the Xbox One Golf, it's harder. On PC, that game's easy. On Xbox One, it's harder, and I just like it better on Xbox One. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why, because I could play my courses on my profile from the Xbox One. On the PC, I can't play those courses for some reason. I remember people telling me to fucking play video games. They say, you got to stream, you got to stream. They always told me this. But I refused to, like a jackass. I didn't think that many people would watch. You remember why did I stop playing video games years ago? I went back to work and I just said, fuck it. When I went back to work, I just didn't play video games no more. Listen, I'll never play Madden. Madden to me is like bobblehead dolls. It's just not, it's not good. I don't like it. If 2K had a game out right now, I would play it. 2K is one of my favorite video games ever. Starve. What can I eat? I could eat stew. Yeah, 2K with Warren Sapp, and then they made that one with Terrell Owens on the cover. I didn't like it as much. It was still good, but they tailored it to Madden fans. You can tell the gameplay was a little slower, and it just wasn't as good as it wasn't nowhere as good as 2K. No, I tried that PGA game. I didn't like it at all. It's probably a good game. It just wasn't mine. They say you only keep. I don't know when I made this. I'm assuming I made it Tuesday. I'm gonna try one more day. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good for one more day. If I want to. I wish I had a bigger fucking spoon. Stew's easy to make, but you know, my dumbass took all the meat out of it yesterday when I made the last. I thought I wasn't gonna eat no more. Fuck it. It'll be a vegetable stew. Maybe a few strands of meat here and there. Some potatoes. I'm on a diet, bro, down to 283. I'm down from 303 to 283 in like 3 weeks. And that's a direct result from playing video games because I don't eat as much now. There's no fucking meat in there. What do you call stew without meat? Soup? Motherfucker. Might as well throw it out now. I'll eat this last. Yeah, you can see. You can see it's losing right here. I'll eat this last fucking bowl. Fucking pisses me off. I'm gonna throw this out. It's useless. Fucking sucks. Pisses me off, man. Fucking irritates me. I didn't think it, man, dumbass. I wanted some. Did anyone figure out what movie that's from? We got a war zone down here. Well, cooking's easy, bro. It's common sense. With the internet now, you can cook anything. Let me see. Let me think. What am I going to do? I'll hear this one. Never seen Dragnet. Now you got nothing. Remember Tony? Now hey, look. Look at this bread. It's been sitting there since January. Where's the date at? Look at the date. Hey, look, best if used by 112-23. Or 116-23. Not a spot of mold on it. It's like a project I'm doing. There's not a spot of mold on it, so I keep it. Ain't that crazy? Never, what are you talking about? Tom Hanks says to the chief. What movie's that from? Yes, I'm running for president. Bro, whatever, bro. Get away from me. If I can't help it, you're scared, bro. You got to fight, man. Go over there and fight like a man. Fuck you want, bro? It's fucking annoying. Hot Shots was a good game. It was realistic. I thought I was 6'2", but I'm 6'3". I thought I was 6'2 and a half. I'm 6'3 because I'm 6'2 3/4. So I'm rounding off to 6'3". I actually measured myself the other day. I was 6'2 3/4. I'm just rounding it off to 6'3". If I put shoes on, I'm 6'3". I mean, you could basically tell by the door. I don't know how tall that door would be, like 7 foot. Yeah, I like any bass fishing. Oh, I think that's done. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, it's done. Hold up. Let me get a Turk tack. Cat's scared of that one fucking cat. Oh, that's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. Look at that. I'm going to show you the great texture of that. That's unbelievable. That might be the best looking stew ever. I should make a commercial. Look at that fucking thing. Oh my God, is that biblical? Oh my God. Usually I wash this, but fuck it. Good enough. Unbelievable. Tell me this shouldn't be a commercial. Look. Look at that. That's unbelievable. Look at the texture. That's unbelievable. Look at that. Looks like Dinty Moore, but it's not. It's no fucking beef. I used it all last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. There's a little piece right there. Look at that. Oh, that's Can't believe I'm 50, going on 55. I look like I'm 20. Oh, it's such a rich flavor. It's unbelievable. It truly is. When I used to work, I'd put this in a thermos. I think I still got the thermos right there. I don't feel like getting it. Carrots, so you can see a ship across the ocean when you're on an island. Anyone know what I'm talking about there? See if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Live chat. What's that from? I just said. I went to Browns games years ago. I'd rather be watched on TV. Obviously, no one comes with that. But, or maybe someone did get it. The castaways found a bunch of vegetables in the lagoon in 1969. And Anna liked carrots, so she ate a bunch of them, and she could see a ship across the Pacific Ocean. And They thought they were going to be rescued on Gilligan's Island because they seen a ship like 30 miles away because Marianne had great eyesight. And they found a film one time, right? And they made a silent movie. They were stranded on an island. When all they had to do was just put on a fucking sand. We are shipwrecked on a fucking island. Come get us. Unfortunately, the silent movie didn't work. They found it and they didn't know who the people were. I mean, I'm smarter than the professor. You can tell Press has screwed her. That's why he's great. You know, you're right. People like me are great because of that, because people that are mentally unstable are usually entertaining. All these comedians, they're not normal. If the Browns went to the Super Bowl, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather watch the game at my house. But I would go if I could, but I'd rather watch it at home. When I watch football, I can't be with anybody. But I'm going to tell you the truth now. '79. We're talking, what, almost 50 years. Oh, no, almost 40 years. Or no, 43 years. I was a Cleveland Browns fan. From 72 to 79, I was a Washington Redskin fan. But I was a diehard Browns fan until Kevin Stefanski came and Paul DePodesta. I have no... I don't have the same feeling I used to have. And that's because of what they've done to the team. And what I mean by that is, look at last year. I don't care. Bro, listen. You need a relationship on a woman, don't ask me. You know what my advice is? Leave her. That's just me. But last year, the Browns should have won at least 10 games. And the reason they didn't is they had a mulligan. Deshaun Watson was suspended. Paul DePodesta told everybody, this season's a wash. We're not expected to do nothing anyway. We're going to try to win the Ivy League way. We're going to try to do the opposite of what should be done. We're going to call it the Ivy Code. So instead of trying to win a football game at any means possible, the regular football way, they tried winning their way. And in the process, they lost. They played terrible. I can't support this organization no more. And thank God Deshaun Watson's there, because if Deshaun Watson wasn't there, they'd probably draft Stetson Bennett in like the 4th round or second, whatever. They'd draft him in who knows, maybe the 1st round. And they would be hell-bent on trying to prove he's a fucking NFL quarterback. Because they want to prove they can win their way, not anyway. They're not trying to win the games by all means possible. They're trying to win their way. It's crazy. And it's the truth. How do I make stew? Call it gin, stew, carrots, potatoes, put it in a pot, throw some seasoning in it, and you're done. Let it cook for about 10 hours or whatever. I don't know, crock pot. And it's the best stew I ever made. I made spaghetti sauce one time. It was unbelievable. I did create the game commentary. I'm the guy that did a live commentary where everybody else was scared to get in front of the camera and talking about YouTube drama. I didn't do that. That's why Thunderstruck never grew. That's why Thunderstruck's irrelevant right now. I'll say this though, for as much as I clown Thunder, I do respect him out of the sense that he's a fireman. I'll give him credit. He might be a gaming nerd, but he's actually beneficial to society by being a fireman. So I don't have any hate towards him. I didn't like the way his woman treated him. I mean, she definitely wore the pants family. It was crazy. You knew whenever his Xbox went out when you're playing with him, his wife was either going off or we were getting killed. He was having a bad game. That's how he was. That's why I hated playing with him, because I used to like when we're playing against guys that are great, whatever. It was like if someone's camping, to me, it was like, what do you call a challenge to defeat them. Thank you, Matt R. I think it was the best stream. Not only gameplay-wise, but stream-wise. Gameplay-wise, it was definitely my best. I'm definitely a maturization process. And I attribute it. And, I noticed it right when I was playing, the headshots. I don't know if you guys noticed it. It's from playing headshots only in Call of Duty World War II. It really made a difference because I was mowing cats down. I was accurate. Now, there were a few times when it pissed me off when I got into close quarters combat and I started to swing. You know how you hit the controller and they swing? I hate when it goes to melee. I hate that. I'm probably the best Call of Duty player right now. And I don't jump around the map, do anything fancy. I just straight impose my will on my opponents, and I make them fold. They succumb. Like last night, there's not one point where I camped. I could have camped and won. I would have won the one game if I didn't reload. Oh, my God. If I didn't reload, this dude came out right around the corner. I could have blasted him in the process of reloading. I should have never have done it. Now, at the time, I don't know if I had enough bullets in my gun to shake him out or not. I just, like a dumbass, I reloaded. Wings would have to pay me money for me to play him right now because just like before, he's just too small of a YouTuber for me to take on. So he'd have to give me a substantial amount of money for me to give him any attention. Exactly. My collecting tags, I didn't even care about getting kills. I just wanted to win. I'm a team player. 4747. I mean, I had the WWF creative writers following my YouTube channel. They created a whole character for Mark Henry off of what I do. Think about that. They actually gave Mark Henry my persona. And the funny thing about it is, did he do it good? I don't watch wrestling. Listen, you've seen what I do to campers in Warzone. Wings would not be able to combat me in that game. Oh my God, he wouldn't be prepared. That UVC was great. I wish I still had the UVC going right now. Could you imagine Methheimer and Raging Rob in the UVC, or Methheimer versus So Slob? Oh my God. That would have been great. I should bring back the UVC. Maybe I will. They actually flew from UK to do that film. Yeah. Honestly, I fucking hate Stefanski. I fucking hate him. Watson will save his job. That's the sad part. Maybe Stefanski will get better. If they got rid of Di Podesta, because I truly believe, I don't like Stefanski, but if they got rid of Podesta, I think Stefanski can be salvaged. I think Di Podesta was running that team last year, because if you look at Kevin Stefanski would never run an offense like that, especially with no backup. This dude was so conservative before Depot took control. I think Depot's a cancer. I think he got in Jimmy's ear, and Jimmy Haslam's not the smartest guy when it comes to common sense, because anyone can see that Depot Desta's a cancer. These guys told me about this guy Keith on Twitter. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Fucking look at that. What the fuck? They're taking off knobs on the stove now. But this guy Keith on Twitter, he told me about it. And I go, no fucking way. Right? I go, he told me these guys are Depot Estes calling. I was like, there's no fucking way that would happen. And then I started thinking about it. And then I started really thinking about it. And I did a little study on it. That's when I conducted the Ivy Code. That's when I cracked the Ivy Code. He was right. Depot Estes calling the shots. And that's what's going. They threw away a season because of Deshaun Watson being suspended. And the season prior to that, with Baker Mayfield being injured, I mean, you had Case Keenum, who was the backup. You paid him $6 million. Why not fucking play him so we could get in the playoffs? But no, they had to keep running Mayfield out there. Fuck that cameraman. I haven't talked to him in years. And he's a Bengals fan. Trust me. But he's one of them dudes that thinks he's better than everybody else. He'll do the same drug as you, but he'll think he's better than you for some reason. Fuck him. War to War 2 is on the Xbox One, so I don't have any way to film it. I probably could on Xbox One, but I'm not going to. Shut the fuck up. I hate that cat. Oh, I'm talking about video game. Best World War, probably Saving Private Ryan, without a doubt, without question. The fuck is that cat doing now? I've never seen Checker Chirkin. Checker Chirkin was pretty good. You ever see Checker Chirkin? Yeah, you know what? You're right. It was a little, I forget what you call it, but it was a little device in my hands. But no, there was actually a cameraman at one time. He's a Bengals fan. That's weird. I know so many Bengals fans in the real. My boy Alan, Adam, and Ryan. And there's another one too. The name escapes me now. I mean, I know these people. OnePlus 10 right now I'm using. Yeah, I seen Creepshow years ago. Stephen King actually was in it. This is the Galaxy Ultra 22. I love this phone. This is a beast phone. But the phone I'm using now can literally have zero power in it and charge up in 10, 15 minutes. That's why I use it. The battery's insane. Never seen a battery like this. This battery lasts me all day long. And say I forget to charge it and it's got 20% on, I can literally go take a shower and it'll be back to 100 in 8 minutes. From 20% to 100 takes probably about 9 minutes. Or about 10 minutes. Wasn't I on that other show too with that one guy, what's his name? That single name guy, what the fuck's his name? I was on another show. The guy what the fuck was that guy's name? Some weird skinny guy. He had a television show. He put me in. Tosh, that's it, Tosh. I was on MTV. I forget what they called it. Science Channel I was on. I forget what that MTV was called. I was a bird. No, that channel's gone, bro. No one cares about that. Ridiculous. That's it. Did I call in the Browns radio speaking Guyanese? I don't remember that. Outrageous Acts of Science I was on. They actually took a film crew down there and filmed it. The tree to bark ratio. Yesterday, I went in the swamp. I was going to try streaming. I tried to actually stream it, but I couldn't get no service where I was, right? So I was in a swamp. I wasn't in a swamp. I was trying to get somewhere, and I did get somewhere. On the way back, I decided to cut through this swamp. They should be good. And I don't remember doing that if I did it to Gunganese. I really don't. Someone must have maybe edited that. Or maybe I didn't, I don't remember. But anyway, I I started crossing this swamp and I got stuck, and I'm not lying to you, it was up to my fucking waist basically. I got stuck in a fucking swamp. I lost my water jug that I was carrying with me because it was in my pocket. They got bears, but not that many. Boy, if I'd have been stuck in that fucking place and I had no service out there, I might have been make a phone call. I just couldn't stream. Remember, I made that video that George Zimmerman should sue Trayvon Martin's parents for harassing him. That porn star Jesse Rogers, I believe. How mad is Wings right now? Everybody tell Wings I'm way better than him at Call of Duty. Just hey, start my videos how great I am now. I do got the greatest fans. The Militia Army. Dane is a beast. Dane was here a little bit ago. Mitt Romney mask. Yep, I remember that. I think I had an Obama one too. Remember I used to say I'm better at life than you to everybody? The Gaming Dwarf Trade Brotherhood. Boy, I started a lot of stuff. That Trade Brotherhood was fun. Call of Duty Ghosts. What I don't understand is sometimes you go to Black or World War II in that game, when you play the bot mode, sometimes they give you your fucking weapons that you made, and sometimes they don't. That pisses me off. Souffle of Justice. I remember that. Remember the fishing pool of justice? I remember that video. I had that jacket, lab jacket on. Dinosaur. Boy, I remember that song. Everybody walked a dinosaur years ago. Wait, so Slav's ranting about me now? Really? Doesn't surprise me. He wouldn't stand a chance versus me in Call of Duty. You can see my skill level is way better than his. What are you talking about? Blade has dentures made out of epoxy. I have been a precise killing machine in Call of Duty. Reminds me of 2004. I'm a beast. I was a beast at Tom Clancy's I forget the name of it, but I was a beast at that game. That game was so realistic too. Like when you were playing the mission, it felt realistic, like the bombs and everything. I love that game. And I never play missions, but I love that mission. I think it was Ghost Recon, the first one or something. Wasn't Advanced. I didn't like Advanced. I think my character's name was Tom. Poor little guy. Anyway, people, I gotta get some rest if I'm gonna stream later. I'm kind of fucking tired. Plus, I got some running around to do. Fuck Cespedes too. I'm not gonna be able to make it there in time, so I'll be back later, people. We will stream. I gotta get some